Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Assalamu alaikum. Dear students, this is part number 2 of our lectures that we're discussing why mock exams are important. Before I move on, I am very happy that mashallah, these set of lectures, this set of sittings is courtesy Society for Education Research and Baitus Salam Talagan, a beautiful institution, and may Allah give barakah to the efforts of particularly Maulana Abdul Sattar Dawah Baqatum Al Aliyah. And as I was saying in my first video, that I am very happy that Baitus Salam and Society for Education Research and Sheikh Jahangir Mahmood had a project in the past. They worked together also with Darul Uloom Karachi. So this is a new project, and I'm very happy that the children of Baitus Salam are going for the O-levels, and they are trying to reach new avenues and set new standards. It's good to see a madrasa moving towards this side, proving to the people that yes, we students of madrasa can do something in sciences, we can do something in mathematics, we can do in other fields, in other disciplines. Now, coming back to our topic today, which is preparation for the mock exams, what to do. Just to remind you, if you have any questions in this regard during the video, you feel, you can just write down the comments and the question will reach me and I'll try to answer that, or if we can do it in the next session as well. Right, in the first video, if you have seen that, I talked about that it is very important before you go for your mock exam, you need to go through certain stages. The first stage which I talked about was that you need to understand the syllabus. You need to know the syllabus. So that's the first level. Then if you don't understand anything, you're not clear about anything in this first stage, you need to ask your teacher first, right? So get it cleared, then move on. The second stage is once you've done the syllabus, you move on to the second stage and understand the past paper questions. Understand about what type of questions are being asked on each topic. For example, let's take Battle of Badr. Okay. Will the examiner will simply be asking you, okay, write a note on Battle of Badr? I doubt it. Right. One question can be, write an account of Battle of Badr. The similar question would be, what happened in the Battle of Badr? And the one instance can be that Prophet Muhammad struggled in Mecca and he faced the Meccans in a battle in Medina. Write an account of the first battle between Muslims and Meccans. So you see, in all three questions, the topic is the same. That is, account of the Battle of Badr. Then, what were the reasons for that? What event that led to Battle of Badr? Now, the account is different, and events that led to the Battle of Badr are different. Then we have, what is the importance of the Battle of Badr? That's a different question. Then what do the Muslims of today learn from the Battle of Badr? So you understand. So there are different types of questions that can be asked. So you need to be aware of what type of questions you're going to be asked. Then I also told you in my first video that I was planning a workshop with the students of Baitul Salam, in which I was planning to again discuss the same thing. Like, what are the questions? And okay, tell me a topic. Right? So this activity I planned, and inshallah ta'ala, if the situation because of this coronavirus and COVID-19, whatever is been going on, and it's good to see that you all are keeping yourselves safe in isolation and taking good care of yourselves. So if the situation doesn't improve, then we'll conduct probably an online session or something similar. So coming back to our topic, so you are going for the mocks. Now you know the syllabus, you know the past papers, right? Then so understanding of the question, that's done, right? So we have understood the questions, we know which topic it belongs to, so that's great. The second thing is content of your answer. Many of you, I am very grateful to your teacher, Mr. Muiz, that mashallah, he has shown great dedication to you. I've met him during this course that he was teaching you. He was very concerned about you. He wanted to do new things. So even I had to stop him from doing some extremely creative and new things. I said, we need to focus. So you're very lucky to have such a teacher. May Allah bless him and give him barakah and increase his knowledge in this field, and also Allah give barakah in his rizq. So the content of your answer. So he sent me some answers. I've reviewed some answers as well from your side, which are again different. So it's if you 5-7 of you get together and you compare your papers, right? Don't compare the numbers, right? Compare your content, how he approached the answer. What was his start like? How much lines he put in introducing? Did he wrote 8 lines introducing a topic, or did he wrote just 3 lines? See, that's different approaches. So the contents of the answer is the key. With that comes the time. There is a time constraint there. You need to write within that time, right? And we're not gonna, that's something I want you to practice. You may have practiced that you need to finish within the time period, right? It's around, for one question, you should be finishing in around 20 minutes for 10 marks questions and 6 minutes for the 4 marks question. So around 26, 28 minutes for the 14 marks questions I'm talking about. So we'll inshallah discuss about that, the time and the how many words you need to write it down and all that. So the content of your answer, I was saying, is very, very important. That's the main thing in your paper. Then comes, if you have any question, I've received a question. All right. So I was talking about that the answers, your answers needs to be, please do write as you're writing, right? Don't write artificially, right? Whatever you convenient, you know, your pen goes in a flow. That's what's more important. That's what we need from you, right? So just write it down, whatever you know. Don't add stories into it. Don't drag your answer. That's something important as well. So once you've done that, then we move on to the next thing, which is writing. Writing is something very, very important. The writing is the key. I'll share some aspects of the writing as well with you. and because they are very, very important. Many people, many students have come across, not only in Pakistan, but outside Pakistan as well. They know things, they know the content, their answers very good, but they cannot write. And there are certain factors in writing that you need to control. I come across a paper of one of you lot. Unfortunately, one problem that I had, the content looked great, but the handwriting was not good. Now, can I do something within a week? I doubt it, right? But you need to know that this is the problem, this is the mistake that I am doing. This is very, very important. And then once the mocks are done, then you start practicing, right? Try to write in a clean. We're going to come to that. Now, let's look in detail. What am I talking about? Your writing style, I've already spoken about that. The way you write, just do it, right? You write in that way. Then it comes to spelling mistakes. Ooh, this really hurts. And examiners don't like it. So therefore, please do not make spelling mistakes. You know what happens? Is a very common question. Some of the students say, will you deduct marks if I wrote some spelling wrong? Like, for example, if you write Salah as S-L-A, S-A-L-A, right? And some of you write S-A-L-A-H. I'll do it on the screen for you. That will give you a better idea. What am I talking about? So one writes like that, and the other ones write like S-L-A-H. At another person, then he writes, okay. Now look at this example now. It's on the screen. Now the first one, Salah, is near to the original one. So the examiner may or he will understand. But the other one, the last one, what is this? So this word is the key to the whole sentence. When this word the examiner cannot understand, he cannot understand the whole sentence. So this is something, it's a big problem there for the students, for those who are writing the exam, also for the examiner. So that's the thing about that. Coming back to writing spelling mistakes, please try not to do it. I would suggest, you know that you make spelling mistake. Everyone makes spelling mistakes, right? One or two is fine, but there are some who often make spelling mistakes. So for them, my suggestion is practice spellings. You know, the book is not 5,000 pages. It's only some 300 pages, right? So you know which spelling I don't know. So underline that, highlight that, ask your class fellow, test me on that spelling. So improve your spellings, right? Allah has given you time, so utilize that time. The next thing, clear writing, right? Clear writing is something is very, very important. I've already talked about it, that you need to write. Your writing is actually, is the entry to the increased level of goodness and perception within the examiner's mind. You start from zero. You start from here. You write nicely. Your spellings are good. Your introduction is good. You to the point, right? So you have already taken me up here. So there's a good perception due to these factors, right? And that helps. And that's what a good examiner looks for in a paper, right? So then the last thing, I've come across students, and I'm very happy, alhamdulillah ta'ala, that I come across students who could finish like in 1 hour 30 minutes, could only do 2.5 questions. That's it. Question 1, question 2, and half of question 3. That's it. Time finished. The problem with them was they knew the answers. Because their writing was slow, so they could not finish on time. So what I did, so now I'm sharing an open secret. I'm going to be sharing, which is no longer going to be a secret now. You need to practice. You need to practice that again, and again. And alhamdulillah ta'ala, the students that I'm talking about, those who were not able to do 3 questions, they were able to do whole of the paper within 2 years. Now, if you have that problem, you can contact me later on as well, and we can try to resolve that problem as well. So no need to worry about that. MashaAllah, all of you are very talented. I've seen your scripts as well. That shows that how talented you are. Everyone has few of the problems, but that can be resolved. We can overcome those problems as well. Then moving on to the next one is, so we are talking about the writing. So the writing speed is something you need to know. You need to know that which question is there, like how much time I'm left with and how much time I need to give to each other. And do your best questions first within the limited time. Within the limited time. Right. So, so that's the thing. And inshallah ta'ala, one more thing, which is a very common question asked by the students. How do I know my script is good or bad? And you already have got a standard with you. The book that you're following, that is of Maulana Jahangir Mahmood and Dr. Iftakharul Haq. Both are very experienced teachers. Maulana Jahangir's, Sheikh Jahangir Mahmood, needs no introduction in education and in his O-level Islamiyat, well-reputed person. And okay, so I've been told that we need to wrap up because you have to go for your salah. So inshallah ta'ala, if you have any questions, you can write it to me. You can send it to me via WhatsApp as well. And may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala guide you and give you all success. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.